So we left our
Why
park.
don't we start with, we're here at,
Okay,
what is the name of this park?
Thank you, Wisconsin!
Big Spring.
So we're here at Big Spring State Park, which is ironic because it's not that big.
It's a very tiny state park.
We came to this one as kind of like an add-on because the park we were just at, its biggest trail had actually been shut down for the day. So we figured we'd just kind of hop over here real quick, and
Now it's raining.
sounds about right.
But the upside of that is there's only one hiking trail here. It's 0.3 and change miles one way, so about 3/4 mile total. And the rest of the park is a scenic drive.
So we're probably just going to drive it just because we have rain gear for ourselves, but as far as the camera and the mic and everything goes, it gets kind of iffy, and we have to do some other parks this week. So,
But hopefully the rain will quit by the time that we're done with the drive, and then we'll get to do the hike anyway.
we will see. It's not raining that bad, but
No.
we'll see.
We'll see. Gold. What's the temperature?
I think it's 48.
Yay. Seriously, he's 5. I love that guy. That is the funnest thing!
Now do you see why I got out of the car and ran over here?
Yes.
Now, if you want to have fun, get running start.
No, I'm too scared I'm gonna miss the handles.
Well, I'll film it. It'll be good.
Is it too low? Oh, wait a minute, he's gonna try again. He's not bad. More of those windmills out there.
Still cold.
We are about to go hike the nature trail. So we're down here and we're gonna hike up to where we just were a little bit ago at the bathrooms and the playground and everything. And then we'll come back down. When we were driving back in, I'm pretty sure I saw another hiking trail that leads like all, from looking at the map earlier, I think there's another trail that goes around the whole outskirts of the park, just basically on the outside of the road. But we're not going to do that. It's cold and the rain keeps coming and going. So we're just going to hike the nature trail really quickly and then get on the road because we still have a 3-hour and some odd drive up to Amarillo. So here we go.
Alright, so this is the top of the nature trail. We came back that way, and now we've made it to the road, which is right here. And that is the end of the trail. So we are going to go back that way.
Do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
You can say it. You like it.
Park recap.
We got here. It was raining.
Mm-hmm.
So we did the drive loop around, which is also like the long path all the way around the park. Like literally there's like a side, like
you can hike on it, bike on it.
Like bike on it, but it's just the road. So because it was raining, we drove around, which basically we kind of drove around the path that you could walk around, which covers the whole outside of the park.
I want to say there's another hiking trail outside the road that goes all the way around the park too. But the trouble is that this park does not have like a trails map online, and there's nobody here, so no one to ask. But either way, we didn't do that. We just drove the loop that you can drive.
And then when we got done driving the loop, it had been raining, just sprinkling a little bit, but it stopped. So then we did the kind of straight path, nature path right through the middle of the park, and it was just a nice little incline, nothing really
super hard,
too terrible. There's a lot of scat out there, which means there's probably a lot of animals, but we didn't see anything. So now we're back in the car, and that's it for this park. It was a very small park. It was very nice. I mean, there's not really too much to say about it.
No, not really. I would say that if you're like me and you like signs that tell you about plants, the nature trail is full of them. Tons and tons and tons of signs that will tell you interesting little things about plants. Like, I've always wondered if you can eat the berries on Texas holly, and the sign says you can make wine and jelly out of it. So
well, let's be clear. The sign says,
not
don't
Lydia
get mad
says.
At us if something happens to you.
Also, I have no idea how many other plants are out there that resemble Texas holly that may not be Texas holly and might kill you. I have no idea. So don't eat them unless you're 100% sure. Don't take my word for it. But the sign says you can make wine and jelly out of Texas holly berries. So that was kind of cool.
The views
also,
at the top were really cool too.
Yes.
Like you could see everything around.
Not from the trail, from the road.
From the road, yeah.
The trail just bumps you off into a road, which you could then walk on if you so chose. But I would also say that if you only want to drive the scenic route once, do the nature trail first, because it's a one-way street.
Yeah.
And
you enter the park, you get on the one-way street, and then in the one-way street you come up to where the nature trail is. You pull off, you do the nature trail. Then you go all the way around. We went around first.
Whoops.
So we've now gotten back on the one way, so we're going to go. We did the nature trail, now we're going to go back around the part that we've already gone around, which is fine because it was pretty. So.
Oh, also, if you're scared of heights and sharp cliff faces freak you out, maybe not the park for you. Because
it's not that bad.
It's that bad.
You could accelerate off the edge. And
there is, it's just a straight drop off the side of the road once you get up to the top of the plateau. So yeah, if that really freaks you out, I would advise not driving.
You'll see it in the time-lapse video.
Yeah. Well, you might. I don't know how well you can tell, but if it looks like it just drops off into an abyss, it does. So that is Big Spring State Park. We hope you enjoyed it and that you get to come out and visit sometime.